Hey everybody, it's Sports Time number Carter Live 1. Let's get right to it. The Grand Bahama Regatta homecoming was held on the weekend with the regatta to take place on Saturday. They called this boat the Long Island Sacrifice. Yep, dominated Class C. They got all the hardware to show for it too. The Grand Bahama Regatta came to a close Saturday with the awards presentation. The regatta was sailed in honor of Kennard Bethel, who issued a challenge to the committee to reach out to Grand Bahama and return to its cultural roots.
Grand Bahama can do way better than this. Way better. We are a big island. We should have A's and B's in here. We can go as high as the mountain top. So that's the challenge. Now, having given the challenge, I'm dedicating myself to work along with the committee and make sure that we make 18 a better year. So whoever is the honoree will have something to brag about. Bragging rights in sailing.
Renee Glinton, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, told the skippers and sailors that the fans and youth complement is necessary in order for the sailing attribute to be carried out.
We need to encourage our young people. There's scholarship opportunities for sailing. There's a world class of persons that our young people could get involved in through sailing. I'm encouraging parents to make sure your children learn how to swim and then also get involved in a sailing club.
Second in the BTC Cup was the Golden Girls. The champion, the Sacrifice, skipper Colin Cartwright. The runner-up in the Collect Cup is the Sacrifice, and Golden Girl taking the cannon and a first-place trophy. The Office of the Prime Minister third-place cup went to the Golden Girl. Second place was H2O. Colin Cartwright and Sacrifice won the cup. And third overall, that's H2O. The Golden Girl with a second-place finish. The champion, Sacrifice, Colin Cartwright. And these are back-to-back titles. Colin also says, well, he's the best skipper of the award. And also, he's looking forward to now sailing this weekend. Colin Cartwright also captured the best skipper award. The crew of the Sacrifice were all smiles and feeling pretty good. Well, let me tell you that the crew of the Sacrifice said it best. It was a fun day of sailing, and they won it all.
Very skillful, learn new tricks, the wind, the seas, the tide, all that. You know.
So you ready to take over?
I
When are you going to send him on the shore?
don't know. Next week.
Next week? Okay.
Oh, it was really nice. First time I sailed on the boat, so it was really nice.
It's great, very exciting. The wind had a little misfortune in the second race where they had a big squall of wind and we had a large sail on and we had a little misfortune there, and so we came in second in that race, but we should have had three fights, but we changed our sail and came out with the last race with a win, and it was a blessing.
I mean, what did you do on the boat today?
Ride cross.
And how does it feel to be a winner?
Nice.
Guys, had a lot of fun. Well, for the past 3 years, folks, Shivano Buddy Hill returns home to Grand Bahama to give back. This year, it's no different, folks. The NBA player hosting the first annual Buddy Hill Dream Week. Buddy is also giving back to the island through his summer basketball camp and also the tournament, and also some groceries and school items going to be given away as part of his hurricane relief effort.
As a little kid, used to like when hurricanes come, because you get no school. But I always look at it and you look at the parents that lose jobs, and it's not a cool story. It's not a good story. So you gotta understand the value of. You don't want these things to happen because people be devastated and cost people lots of money to get their houses repaired and lose jobs, and people out with food. And as I get older and I'm wiser, I look at it back and say, man, you know what? People need it, and I'm in a position where I'm fortunate enough to help people, and it's always about giving back and helping people that is less fortunate.
Well, Felicia Grant says that S&E was pretty happy to be a part of the Dream Week, and aligning themselves with Buddy is a pretty good idea.
One is knowing your true self and being authentic to who that is. The second is daring to dream, but not only to dream, but to live that dream, and to live that dream with no apologies. And the third is making sure that you leave the world a better place than you met it. And so when we were approached to partner with this Dream Weekend, we jumped at the opportunity because what Buddy represents and what this Dream Weekend represents fits in perfectly with the brand. He was a small-time island boy coming from a big community, but had a big pack, but a small island when you look at the world scheme. And he had a dream, and he went after that dream.
Yep, we all had dreams. I dreamed to get off the set. That's a look at sports tonight.